So another thing that's kind of unique, I think, to New Orleans. Be careful to not inhale.
Has a baby baked into it, little baby.
You're gonna twist your cankle.
I guess we're not going in.
I'm kind of a no bastardized kind of guy.
I'm Shauna, and this is Brian. Welcome to our channel, Life Uninterrupted.
In 2018, we sold our home, auctioned off most of our belongings, and bought a motorhome, which we affectionately refer to as Freedom.
We travel full-time with our two French bulldogs, Lucy and Ricky.
Join us on our adventures by subscribing and hitting the bell icon so that you're notified when our videos release each week. In this week's video, we take you from Bayou Beignet State Park to the French Quarter in New Orleans, Louisiana, just 20 minutes away. We made it to downtown New Orleans Sunday. The sun is out after a couple of days of clouds and rain. Yesterday it was pretty cloudy and rainy all day. So we finally made it, and it is busy as far as we can tell.
I think it's because it's such a beautiful day too.
Yeah, I think people just want to kind of get out and do their thing. We've been here a couple of times, and gosh, I don't remember either time being terribly busy. I don't remember the time of year. Well, I guess it would have been November-ish.
November, for sure.
The last time we were here. November 2019, I think it was. So I made it to a little quieter side street here off of Bourbon Street, although we kind of came towards the tail end of Bourbon Street, and it was a lot quieter down on this end.
It was.
I think it looked like to be like more private residences and things, kind of away from the restaurants and bars, so much quieter down here. But so we're walking along this sidewalk here, heading towards Cafe Beignet. I'm not sure we're going to eat there because all they serve is coffee and beignets, and we're going to have some lunch first.
Oh, we should.
We're going to try those later, I think. So if you've never had a beignet, it's basically just a powdered sugar donut. But not just a powdered sugar donut. I think you really can only get them in New Orleans, and they also make a mix that you can purchase and make them yourselves. So
yeah, they are yummy, and they are not. They are not low calorie.
They're not. They usually serve 3 to an order, so we normally get 2 orders and take home what we don't eat.
And you get some chicory coffee.
Yeah.
Down here?
So I think there's a restaurant up here. I believe we ate at last time we were here, if I'm not mistaken.
Which one, honey?
I think it's down a little ways.
Oh, okay. Right, that's really
Anyway, this is a cool building behind us.
a lot of angels on it.
Get a shot of this. Another thing that's kind of unique, I think, to New Orleans is a little, what do they call these, pop-up bands. Just
Musicians?
Pull up on the sidewalk and just start playing music, which is awesome. So super loud here at Cafe Beignet, but we hope you can hear us. So we had a decent meal. I had a crawfish omelet, which is pretty good, with some grits.
Were there good sized crawfish in there?
Yeah, there are quite a few in there.
Good.
So we have a drum line in the background, so we hope that's not going to blow this out. And Shauna, what did you have? Just a Cajun breakfast?
Just Cajun breakfast, yes. It was good. It was delicious. And now we're waiting for some beignets.
So we got an order to eat here and an order to take with us.
Yeah. I'm sure everyone's familiar with Cafe Du Monde, as we are. We've been there 2 or 3 times. We decided to try something different this time, which is Cafe Beignet, and do a comparison to see how their beignets are. According to Oprah magazine, Cafe Beignet has the better beignet, so
we'll see. I really don't remember Cafe Du Monde's, to be honest, but
they're good.
I'm sure they're similar.
Chicory coffee, did you get some? Or?
I did not get a cafe au lait. I did not.
Oh, you did not? Okay.
No, not
okay.
this time.
No. All right, but we did get a strawberry daiquiri.
No.
So that's good. No, we did
a
not.
hurricane.
We got a hurricane daiquiri.
Frozen hurricane.
Okay, I'm going to pull out first.
So the wind kicks up as soon as we take a bite, and a snowstorm just plasters the camera. You can probably see some specks of powdered sugar on the lens.
A snowstorm.
Timely. Here we go again.
You know what? These seem to be thicker. They seem to be thicker beignets. I like it.
Pretty good.
What do you think on my lips? It's hilarious. You should see the camera. dusted.
Really good. Really good. Pair of our carbohydrate fix for the day, I think.
Sugar's kicking in. These are good. I really like this.
Everything's peppered with powdered sugar.
These are so good. Oh my god. Either that or we're so starved for carbs, they just taste awesome. I don't know.
Funny, you don't see it so much here because this restaurant serves a lot of other different types of foods, but over at Cafe Dumont, all they serve are beignets and coffee. And there's powdered sugar everywhere. Tables are covered with it. It's on the floors. The servers are covered with it. It's pretty funny. One of the perils of eating beignets is be careful to not inhale, or else you inhale.
I just did. I took the powdered sugar challenge, apparently.
Powdered sugar challenge.
Woo.
Unintentionally.
Do you want to get a king cake?
A king cake. That does sound good.
Do you know what it is?
Vaguely.
It's the cake they sell at Mardi Gras. And it has a little baby inside. Has a baby baked into it. A little baby. Yeah, they have a king cake bakery around here.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to get one.
I think we should. I think we should. Yeah. Madame Norma Wallace. So where are we headed right now? Where are you taking us?
Where are we headed?
Yeah.
I don't know. We're trying not to get lost.
This is why I love him so much, ladies. He doesn't know, he just follows me. We are headed to...
Not exactly true, but...
Marie Laveau's tomb.
Marie Laveau. I just fail to listen sometimes.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, not going to debate that. All right, keep going straight, it says.
All right.
It's probably that cemetery that's right up there.
Probably. And another thing here, there is so much construction on the sidewalks going on. Boy, I tell you, if you don't pay attention, you're going to fall.
You want to go?
And at worst, you're gonna twist your cankle.
We have to take a right here at Basin Street.
So I was going to say,
yet. Looks like we got to cross here and then take a right.
I was going to say also, it must be the cemetery right across there.
Probably, yes.
I was also going to say that they do have an operating streetcar system here. We're getting ready to walk on this very treacherous crosswalk.
Yes.
Here.
Very treacherous.
Trying not to get hit.
Let's not do that.
You want to? Yeah.
So we're going to this really cool
Tripped.
cemetery here. Is there a charge for it?
I don't know. Good question. It shouldn't be, not for a cemetery, but
All right.
the problem is if you talk to someone and they say, let me take you around and tell you about
Yeah.
stuff.
So the unofficial tour guides
Yes.
that give you tours of places like this,
Okay. Ready?
you know, it's 10, 20 bucks, I don't remember.
So,
Tip,
oh my God, it was like, yeah, $10 I think.
Yeah. It's more of a tip system than anything, because it's technically not official.
Right.
From our understanding anyway.
Oh, it's locked.
Archdiocesan cemeteries. Okay. This is the Catholic cemeteries. I don't think this is
seriously? No, this is it. St. Louis Cemetery number 1.
St. Louis Cemetery number 1.
8 hours, Monday through Sunday. Families, tourists, visitors must enter with registered tour guide.
Tour operator. So that's the deal there.
Well, that sucks. I guess we're not going in. I wish you would have said that.
Oh well.
Huh. Well, that's too bad.
Looks pretty cool. So if you haven't ever seen cemeteries here in the deep south, like New Orleans, where the water table is so high, everyone is buried in crypts or above ground tombs. A lot of them are pretty cool. So we did learn one thing last time we were here in New Orleans. I don't remember which cemetery it was, but if I recall correctly, you basically have a family plot, or you can buy a crypt or a tomb from another family, and it takes a certain number of months for the body to get to a point in decomposition. It's just the way it is, folks, so sorry if you have sensitive stomach. Our understanding is that it takes a while to get to that point, and then if you're a family member and you die in the meantime and you're waiting on a spot in your family crypt, if it's already full, then they put you in another location, kind of a temporary crypt or tomb, until it's your turn to get put into the actual family plot. I think that's correct. Am I right?
I think that's right, yeah.
And at the other cemetery, there was a whole wall kind of like this, and there were just coffins inside the wall, or inside this tomb system, crypt system, waiting to be placed in the family crypt or tomb, much like this one right here. And there could be numerous family members or non-family members remains in those tombs, in the crypts.
A family can actually sell their crypt to someone else to use, and they can start using it for their own family. So it doesn't necessarily stay within one family when it's purchased.
The previous owner's remains aren't always removed.
Right, that's right.
I think they have to pay for that, and if they don't want to pay for that, they just stay there.
I think so.
So if anyone knows any different, then just let us know for sure. But I seem to recall that that's how that works.
That's how that works.
So a little morbid, but the facts of life here in areas where the water table is so high and space is very limited. Stopped by Jackson Square, just off the main drag back there behind us. It's just hustling and bustling back there. So this is kind of a nice respite from all of that hustle, bustle, and noise. And we've actually been here before. I think this is the busiest we've seen it.
I think we were here last time. It was decorated for Christmas.
Yeah, and far fewer people here, but still nice, green, beautiful, lush area, kind of in the center of the French Quarter here.
Did you say in the middle of the hustle and bustle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Away from all the drunk people and bars and loudness, like those motorcycles that came by.
Wow.
Yeah, it took us a couple of minutes to recover our hearing.
Wow.
And yeah, the poor guy that took a spill in front of us, he was mortified. Sure. I think that bike was a little bit too big for him.
He was on his tiptoes trying to get it back, to ride it.
Whoever sold him that bike or let him borrow it did not do the proper requisite checks to make sure he could ride it safely.
Oh.
I'm sure that's not the first time that's happened.
I'm not sure who was more mortified, him or the guy behind him.
One of the places that most people like to go whenever they come to New Orleans is Cafe Dumont, which is just across the street here. We typically like to go there too, but we knew there were going to be some long lines to get in there because it is a tourist attraction. And we were right. Super long lines to get beignets and coffee. That's all they serve there, but they do it well. What'd you say?
Yeah, I'd say go to Cafe Beignet.
Yeah, Cafe Beignet. We had basically no wait.
No wait, and they were, I really think they were better.
Definitely be a sugar overload.
Whew. Today is not a good keto day for us.
Yeah, not a good day. But you only live once, as we say. So enjoy life while you can.
All right, I guess I'm gonna go for the turtles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with a classic, because I'm kind of, what I always say, I'm kind of a no bastardized kind of guy, if that makes sense. So I'm going with just a classic praline, wherever you are in the country, you'll say it differently, but that's what I'm getting.
I'm gonna get some Mississippi mud.
Mississippi mud.
Mississippi mud. It's chocolate.
And of course, I've been drinking this coffee for quite some time. I always like to get the Cafe Dumont chicory and coffee mix. It's either this or the French market variety that I normally get, but this is really, really good too. At a good price. So.
I think ever since the last time we were here and got that coffee.
Yeah, I've been drinking it for over a year. Really good. Good stuff. Highly recommended.